VW Eurodrive, now empowered.
From Creamer Media in Johannesburg, this is the Real Economy Report. Our top stories this week. The next phase of the solar geyser rollout will incorporate greater local content. South African Airways' new CEO discusses the new King Shaka airport. And the South African government aims to combat the current artisan shortage. South African President Jacob Zuma has officially launched the National Solar Water Heating Program, where some 270 units have already been installed in Winterveld, northwest of Pretoria. Christy van der Merwe reports.
The renewable energy is now the thing, and you must enter into it in many ways and make it work, because particularly South Africa in the continent is regarded as the leading country in terms of producing emissions. And this is part of dealing with the economy of today.
Already, 270 solar water heaters have been installed in Winterveld, with a total of 10,400 units expected to be installed in Tshwane, which forms part of the government's 1 million solar water heater rollout by 2014.
In this year, we would want to roll out 200,000. And we know that we don't have those units and they will be imported. That is why we say in the second year, the Minister of Trade and Industry says we will be starting to manufacture locally. So it is an integrated program. We could roll out faster, but we don't have the right technology. And that's why we have to rely on those who are importing the technology.
On the first commercial passenger test flight to the new King Shaka airport, South African Airways' first female CEO gave her impression of the airport. Chanel Pringle has the story.
SAA spent 35 million rand on relocating its equipment and operations from the Durban International Airport to the new King Shaka airport. But CEO Cesar Mzimela believes that the new airport will greatly benefit passengers and airlines.
It's a great airport. It's a much larger airport. Okay. So I think, it's great, from a passenger perspective, because, there'll be easier flow, no congestion, less congestion, obviously. Less congestion even, for airlines as well. I think it's also nice, going to an airline, and it's a modern airline, all the air bridges and all of that, it will actually facilitate, passenger movement going forward.
Meanwhile, Mzimela, who was appointed as CEO of SAA in March, also outlined her plans for the national carrier this year.
The first thing that we need to get through is just be able to deliver a great 2010 experience. I think that's the first. And then, of course, there are lots of things, that we as a company still need to work on. One is, building our brand, or rather, just trying to change the perceptions that people have around, the SAA brand at this point in time. Because I think that we've got a great product, we've got great people.
The South African government aims to combat the current artisan shortage by scaling up artisan training. Jacqueline Holman has the story.
The development of human potential is a priority to government to reduce poverty and increase skills development. Higher Education and Training Minister Dr. Blade Nzimande explains his vision for the country.
It is my intention to work intensively to strengthen artisan training and to increase the numbers and the quality of skilled artisans, particularly in priority trades. I will be working closely with this and other successful initiatives to take this forward, and will be especially interested to explore how these initiatives can be better supported by our public FET colleges, and how through partnerships we can expand access to structured workplace learning.
Nzimande also states the importance of the Sector Education and Training Authorities, or SETAs, in skills development, especially the Manufacturing, Engineering and Related Services Sector Education and Training Authority, MERSETA.
Our sectoral education and training authorities are critical to our human resource development strategy, and it is my view that MERSETA is particularly important. The vision of this SETA is critical to the goals of government. You have set yourselves the goal of facilitating the sustainable development of skills transformation and to accelerate growth in manufacturing, engineering and related services. Your role is fundamental to the task of developing the human capability necessary to the success of the Industrial Policy Action Plan, which was adopted by Cabinet this year.
And now for a sneak preview of this week's Engineering News magazine. In our cover story, we find out what South Africa's airlifter options are after the A400M withdrawal late last year. Read about South African armoured and mine-protected vehicle manufacturer BAE Systems Land Systems OMC's order from Finland. And we report that French energy technology company Arriva plans to develop a solar power business in South Africa. And in Mining Weekly this week, in our cover story, we highlight the public relations problem the mining industry is facing. We report that rising international demand is driving mining investment in Brazil. And read about gold miner AngloGold Ashanti's model to mine safely and profitably 5 kilometers below surface. That's Creamer Media's Real Economy Report. Join us again next week for more news and insights into South Africa's real economy.